Start 1. The emergency may occur with little or no warning. Being prepared to meet any emergency may be key to survival. Settings. Make sure you have the safest environment. In the case of the emergency, may make the difference between life and death. Stay tuned for important broadcasts. Take a long time to load up.
This is Dr. Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Oh, am I playing her? I get a feeling this is going to be like just walking around investigating stuff. I don't think it's a shoot 'em up by any means. But it only cost me £3, so I thought I'd give it a try. Based in England. Based in a village in England or something. Okay. You just start straight off like this, yeah?
0, 3, 0, 8.
So it's...
2, 0, 6.
It's one of those number stations. It's tuned into one of those number stations, isn't it?
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I'm able. If I'm right, you should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley. The event has left markers. We don't understand it yet, but we're going to keep working to try and understand it. You can use them to find what you're looking for. The answers, they're all here. The answers are in the light.
Cryptic. Right, so I think he's just literally really looking around, clicker on everything.
1, 4, 1, 5.
Don't seem to be an awful lot of investigation to go on so far. Can't pick much up.
1, 6. 1, 4, 1, 5.
By the observatory. Doesn't seem to be any backstory or anything like that to my character. So this is the stars at night.
1, 6.
There's a number station reading it out. So I don't know, should I write this down? I want to just write this down. I haven't got a pen. I can't bother to write it down. Whoever's listening to this, write it down for us. There's one person watching. I don't think the chat's working again. Anyway, I'm not too sure if the chat's working. It might be showing up on YouTube, but it's not showing up on my PS4. Is that an intercom there? I don't think it's going to work. Oh, it's plugged into something. Is it just the lights? Oh, that's just the lights, I think. I can't... Oh, I need to jump. Well, I can't pick up anything by the looks of it. Can't jump. It was a very cheap game. It only cost me £3. I'm not sure if it was marked down, but it seems you can only follow. You can't climb over things or anything like that. You have to just follow. Can I get that bicycle so I can move quicker? No, can't even get a bicycle. I hope this doesn't turn out to be £3 wasted. So I just following the road then. Is that a telephone ringing?
This is a special announcement by the Emergency Measures Committee. Due to exceptional circumstances, radio and television in this area has been brought under the control of the EMC as per the Crisis Preparedness and Action Bill of 1982. Keep your radio and television on at all times. Stay indoors and avoid contact with other people. Do not attempt to telephone outside your local area. Do not panic and remain civil and calm. Stay tuned to this station for updates.
Interesting. Why is there a satellite radio on the side of a bloody well shopping trolley? Seems very linear. I don't think I can like go and climb any walls and get in anywhere. Well, mind you, can I get past this? Have I got to take the brake off and it smash the door for me or something like that? Is it going to be one of those crazy games where you can't do anything yourself? It's only... No, I don't seem to be able to... Oh, there's some stairs there, so it looks like I can go up those stairs anyway. But there's nothing I can do here. And I can't come over here, I don't suppose. No. Yeah, okay, it's a very linear kind of game. So I've got to follow the very set out route and just discover things, I suppose. Hope I don't miss stuff. What's that? What's that for? What have I got to do with that?
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy? Now piss off.
So I seem to be able to
That was unnecessary. Just 'cause you're angry
suddenly...
with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
Steven, I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Weirdness.
Come on, let's get started.
Am I picking up things that have happened in the past or something? Am I suddenly able to get visions of past events? I didn't understand the blinking... The move in the bloody well controller. It didn't make any sense to me. I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing there. I'm guessing that was a clue. So about no one's going to be able to go anywhere. I can't get in there and change anything. Anyway, there's nothing I can do here. There's no jump button or anything like that. I can't. Looks like I just follow the thing around and just look every. So for the fact I can't really do anything but follow along on a set route and interact with the very, very few things that lets you interact with it. I'm picking up another, I don't know, psychic animation. Well, at least I've got on the other side of that barrier anyway. Should I be hiding from that? Can that hurt me? I've got no defense against it anyway. What? Jeremy? Jeremy? Is this the story of Jeremy that I'm going to get now? Was that light Jeremy? Just me, or is this shadows moving very quickly? Should I be following Jeremy? It did say something about lights, didn't it? The woman never gets still. Was it worth me investigating that? Can I run? No, just walk at the same pace all the time. So it's more like a linear storytelling, really. Just to follow the... Yeah. So the people who are quarantining and blocking... along bias the barrier? No, it's definitely blocked off. Yeah, blocked off. Okay. Getting images of past events. It's not boring, but it's a bit slow. Obviously, there wasn't a quarantine for a disease. There's obviously something. The government knew something was going down. Something to do with this observatory. Right, so I'm now entering Yalton in Shropshire. I thought so. Can I not open the thing and answer the phone? So it looks like someone was camping. They disappeared. Let's bike, yeah. I can't even answer the phone. Oh.
Hello? Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to force him to order the strike. I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows if
Hello, can you hear me? We need help.
Who are you? Jesus, get off the phone! Get off the phone! It's in the phone! It's in the phone.
Oh. Apparently it's in the phones.
Who's that? Hello?
Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it started spreading its range beyond the...
So there's something out in space.
Can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to force him to order the strike. I just don't see what other choice...
What kind of strike? A blinking nuclear strike? Is there aliens from another planet that got in contact with the observatory and have somehow used it to beam to our world? Is this what these lights are? What am I going to be doing here? What does that mean? It's this. Am I supposed to be rotating it or what? No idea what that is supposed to be.
Hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
That makes no sense whatsoever. I wasn't
Look at the
doing anything
figures,
with that.
Tighten up the data and resubmit. Your core idea is sound. You just got the number slightly wrong.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you.
Oh, at the bus stop.
I think you are a brilliant man, Dr. Appleton. Listen. I'm here, right? We're together, you and me. The alignment event tomorrow. It's yours, okay? You saw the opportunity, you ran the numbers. Even if they can't see it, I'm proud of you.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
See then.
There's another light up here.
Look on the bright side. Around here, you're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right? I'm surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council have a subcommittee working on that right now.
Emergency meeting in the village hall. What was that? What they are? Flu, quarantine, and what they are. Not telling us. Okay, yeah. Derek, you massive dickhead wanker. That's a typical bus stop. I might have to order a taxi. Say no to Vallis Extension. Vallis Observatory. Okay. Is the 7th tower really necessary? Is that another phone? I can hear the I heard the numbers then from the numbers station. One 40408. I was on the radio.
Extraordinary. The whole thing reminds me of high school. Seeing Mars for the first time. That same rush of excitement. My hands are shaking.
I got a rumble then on the controller. Maybe because I was going too far away from the sound source or something. The animals disappeared that were in this. Have they been raptured too? Let's carry on this linear journey that this game's giving me to go on. Right, can't open that. Can't get in the lot in the vehicle and drive off. It's got to be the pub. It's got to be the pub. Surely. Step into the old rubber dub dub. Close until further notice. We've got the flu. Please try the 7th Whistler. We're back in business as soon as we're up and about. My Pip Boy doesn't seem to be working. Someone's been here. Look, there's a cigarette still in the blinking ashtray. Ale of the day, 50p. Wow, you're joking, ain't you? That's bloody good value. Can't interact with that Walkman. Clock's still going. Where's that door go to then? I was just checking to see if the numbers on the dartboard score were the same as the number station that were being read out. I thought that would have been a bit freaky if it was. Curry and a pint, only £2. Bloody hell. That's a decent price, that is. I was wondering if I could get over to there and... That beer cellar is not very well designed. How can you roll the barrels to get them in the beer cellar when there's a great big wall there? That's not a way to blinking have a beer cellar, is it? Unless that gateway there will open. I don't think that gate was open. Didn't look like it was a gate from the other side. Let me see if I can get that gate open and get into the cellar, because there might be somebody lurking in the cellar. But I think I might be overthinking this game, to be honest. I think it's literally follow until you can do anything else. Yeah, no, you can't go in there. You can't go into the cellar. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't want to pay more than £3 for this game, to be honest. Vomit on the seat there, or blood. What's that on the ground there? A bicycle. Yeah, already in this garden. What I thought it was. Get it back to playing Follow the Light. This door's ajar. Can't even play a tune on the old Joanna. Keep hearing like sound. I'm not sure if they're meant to be in the game or if they're part of the music.
But they've closed all the roads and you can't get through, and and then Georgie and Ben said they had headaches, and then they started bleeding.
Yeah.
It was
That
horrible.
was
They were
blood.
so scared. So Neil turned the car around, and we saw the house was open, and I know we shouldn't have, but we just came in to clean up the kids, and then Neil and I started bleeding as well, and it's all over my blouse. Everyone was so tired.
It's all right, Amanda. Everything will be all right. Just try and calm down and tell me where Neil and the children are.
They're upstairs. They were tired, and Neil said they could take a nap in the bed, and Neil thought Barbara wouldn't mind as they're only children. And I was so tired, so Neil took them up. He took them upstairs to tuck them in.
And?
That was 6 hours ago. He never came back down. Just be too frightened to go and look.
Why don't we go and look together? I can hold your hand if you like.
Yeah. I think I could manage that, yes. Please help me.
Of course I'll help you. Neil? Neil, are you there?
Some blood. Child's drawing, a teddy bear. No sign or Neil or any kids. Were they drawn up? Were they taken up by the Lord? Is that Simple Simon? Ah, and there's a book. Oh, nothing to see. They're not here. Oh, they couldn't even bother to render the rest of the rooms. You can actually look in the rest of them. I suppose that's just how it is with these games, isn't it, really? So no Tavalis. I looked in the garden already, didn't I? It's the one you couldn't get into anything yet. Let's see if this gate opens. I'm not sure it's worth it, but no, you can't open this one. God, I don't know how long this gun goes on for. I think I've followed Jeremy, the light from Jeremy now, but is there something else for me to see? There's got to be more for me to see, obviously, but keep hearing vague noises. That doesn't look good, does it? What is that? I don't understand this. What am I supposed to do with this?
I saw you doing that. Go away from me. Don't come near me.
This is people's property. You're scaring them.
It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so fast.
What are you talking about?
It's travelling down the wires.
Dear God, man, you've lost your mind. Where is Kate? What have you done with her?
Don't you understand? It's breaching the quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over, Appleton.
Now get off. No, Sam, stop it.
You weedy little shit.
It's
Give me the
mine.
Can. Give me the
Stop
can.
it. I need it.
Grow up!
Fuck. Oh, God, no. It's starting to manifest itself everywhere.
Stephen, come back.
Oh, Christ.
Aliens! It's aliens, alright. Oh. Ugh. I'm a bit bored now. Should I just keep following the light? Apparently my internet connection is not good enough. Oh, here we go. There's the light again.
What about the station?
That's shut down too. So there's no way in or out of the valley. They're obviously serious about this flu thing.
Phil doesn't think it's flu at all. He said he's been practicing medicine for 30 years and he's seen plenty of flu, and he said this doesn't feel right at all.
Well, there's nothing of any use on the radio.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. Have you started?
Yes, but to be honest, there's not really that much to discuss. This quarantine is in place, there's roadblocks and everything. No one really seems to know anything, but people are definitely missing. More of them too, not just a couple of old biddies. No one's seen the Sullivans since yesterday, and the house is just sitting there unlocked.
I just got back from the farm. All of Frank's cows died in the night. He's devastated.
Poor man, hasn't he had enough for 1 year? First Mary and now this.
Well, if no one's coming in to sort this mess out, we're just going to have to do it ourselves. Barbara, get Phil to do a stock take on medication. Jeremy, put the word out for people to congregate at the village hall. It's best we get everyone in one place for the time being. I'll organise supplies. We'll have a lot of hungry mouths to feed. There's plenty at the depot, but well, let's start with what's here in the village. I'll draw up a rota. Charlie, you help me with that?
Anything for you, Meg?
I'll head out into the valley and scoop up the isolated families and check in with Lizzie Graves at the camp. Has anyone seen or heard anything from Stephen Appleton or his wife?
So this was the rugby club then. Oh, that's what he was doing with the paint. That's supposed to be the sign for infinity, or there we go. Is there anyone in here? Where's my Pip-Boy light? I can't see.
I couldn't stop it. I couldn't do anything. Stop it. Calm down. I'll get back. It's in my head. Howard, wait. Ah! Father, are you all right?
It's my ankle. Oh, Jesus, Lord, I think it's broken. Howard, go and get help.
There's no one left. No one's coming to help us.
Please, Howard, fetch help.
The light. They're in the light. I can see everyone in the light. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Help me.
And them done got raptured. Ooh. God, I wish I could run in this game. This slow trudge is killing me. Where to now? Still have to go in the church yet? not exactly finding out anything new. We know people have all disappeared. We can see they've all disappeared. I don't feel like I'm on a voyage of discovery. It feels more like a voyage of walking around getting bored. Where have I been? Where haven't I been? Definitely saw a church at one point. Can I go pedaling? Yeah. Kind of. Oh, there's the light. Let's go and follow that light. Ooh. Oh. So I follow you. You're gonna come back this way in a minute. You've gone scooting off. I don't think I've been to this place yet, have I? Is this next door to the pub? Is that a pub I've been in already? Anything to see in here? Anything to discover? It's annoying not having a Pip-Boy light. Every game should have a Pip-Boy light, as far as I'm concerned.
Meg, come and have a look at this.
Oh, I don't believe it. Charlie?
Jeremy reckons someone had been raiding all the empty houses. He said a load of stuff had been taken.
What's up?
It looks like someone's been collecting their own supplies.
Bastard.
Well, we've got enough stock in the warehouse to keep the entire village going for months.
We should get a truck.
What, and go and get all of it now?
Yeah, why not?
It's Appleton. It's that bloody crackpot Stephen Appleton. I'm gonna fucking do him.
Sam, it's fine. We better get moving before the weather turns. You come in. We'll swing by the camp and get Rachel on the way back.
Uh-huh. Okay. Nothing else to see here, I don't think. Yeah, this game's pretty lacking. Got no sense of actually knowing what I'm meant to be doing. I'm just walking along, but I don't seem to be like, unless if I'm picking up clues and I'm going to be able to unlock something or do something with the information I'm finding. All I'm getting is, yeah, so I get a picture, something weird's happened, people have disappeared, you was told it was a quarantine, but obviously the government knew something weird was going on and didn't want anyone to leave, and they wanted to stop the aliens or whatever it is from getting out. But yeah, you've kind of hammered that home now. Is there anything new for me to discover? Yeah, most people suffering nosebleeds. Lots of nosebleeds. Look at all the blood in the bin there. Oh, is there anything on the computers?
Here you are. There's a queue of patients a mile long out there.
Just send them to the village hall with the others, please, Bob.
Doctor, people are scared. Mrs. Gable just called me and said her husband's vanished. She was very frightened. She said there was blood coming up from his ears and his nose.
What the hell do you want me to do? Until they lift the quarantine, we're not going anywhere. Just tell them to drink plenty of fluids, stay warm, and follow the instructions on the radio.
Dr. Phil, please, you have a duty to your patient. Your nose.
Yep, doctor couldn't do nothing. Yeah. You know what happens on any screens and computers, it just shows the observatory and the sounds of a numbers station repeating just numbers. A little shake on the and then again I get a little rumble on the controller. I don't know if this actually means anything, or it's just a way of making sure you're still awake.
Visual and auditory distortions are becoming more frequent, along with mild convulsions to the left side, all of which support a preliminary diagnosis of intracranial hypertension, occurring as a result of a substantial and rapidly expanding tumor, originating, I believe, within the hypothalamus. Cognitive functions are currently unimpaired, aside from this crippling headache. Hemorrhaging is becoming more frequent, with darker clots passing through the nasal passages primarily.
Nasty.
I believe I am dying. This is certainly not flu.
Sounds more like Ebola.
Or anything else I have ever encountered.
Probably some kind of frequency just messing with people's brains.
This rapidly. In the blood clots, I see tiny flecks of what looks almost like, if I had to try and find a description, liquid light. I cannot explain this phenomenon.
Lovely. Maybe the aliens are trying to merge in with the human beings. And there's some more graffiti on the wall there. Is this his mark? Was he marking people who were affected? Was this his way of showing off the buildings where they had infected people in them, maybe? I say.
You have to make a decision, Lizzie. Especially now.
I do love him, Father. I love them both.
He's married. There are other people involved in this.
Oh, I hardly think that anyone's in the position to claim the moral high ground, do you?
I take your point about Stephen. and Robert, but I think Kate might see things differently.
Do you? I mean, she's not screwing anyone else, pardon my French, but she spends all day and night locked up in that observatory. Stephen says they barely see each other. That's hardly a marriage, is it?
So that's another affair as well. Okay, hardly pertinent to this alien invade or whatever the hell's going on with aliens. Whew, blimey. I might end up going online and watching a video of this instead of actually finishing playing it, because it's just crawling around. What happened to the church that I saw in the distance at one point? Oh, I don't know if I'm walking around in circles or what now. Peter Pan and his floating lights are a bit like Tinkerbell, I suppose. Oh, can't even get in that gate. Nope.
You know, they see me as an outsider here as well.
Is that supposed to make me feel any better?
I understand it's difficult, that's all I'm saying. Your lot up at Valis have never mixed with the local community. People here, they don't really understand what you do up there.
Are you trying to get me to come to your church?
It's not just about faith. It's about the community. Be involved. Be seen as part of it. One of them.
Good morning, Father. Lovely day. Oh, hello. Mrs. Appleton, isn't it?
It's Dr. Collins.
Lady scientist. Whatever next.
Good morning, Barbara.
Father Wheeler.
You really think that's a community that will ever see me as one of them? I can live with them staring at me. If they just stay out of my way.
Am I back at the same pub? Or was this a different pub? Yeah, I think that was the same pub that I've already been in once. Yeah, hour of the day 50p. So I've definitely done a full circle now. Yeah, that's the Oh, blimey. Where to now? Well, I'm going to that church. He's not going to try to anyway. Because folks would have gone there to pray, and maybe even for seeking shelter. Not where I go in here, am I? Do 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 do.
It doesn't even reach the back fence, silly little bugger.
Well, loaves and fishes we can manage, but garden design's a little bit...
Might I have a word?
Mrs. Boyles, of course. Meg, will you excuse us, please?
See you back at Charlie's later. Cheerio, Wendy.
I was speaking to Barbara. She said there were some irregularities about Mary's morphine.
Good grief. Those are private medical records. Barbara should know better than to be discussing that sort of thing with you. If Dr. Wade finds out, he'll have no choice but to suspend her. Damn it, Wendy! Your brother is grieving. Mary was sick for a long time, and I'm glad it's over for her. Go and support Frank. He needs you now.
God knows what you did. He sees. I just break and overlook Mary's weakness, but you, a man of the cloth,
if you have an issue with...
bring shame on this parish.
If you have an issue with me, I suggest you write to the Bishop of the Diocese. I have parishioners to attend to. Excuse me.
Somebody poisons. You euthanize an old woman who was dying. Is that the subtext there? Gave her a morphine overdose to put her out of her pain. Oh, not just bored of the game. I didn't sleep too well. I had about an hour's sleep last night. Wow, it's dark in this church, isn't it? Can't even see what I'm doing. Is there even a save option on this game? Or you got to start the whole bloody thing again if you come out of it? Really need a Pip Boy for this game. I think this is it. I don't think there's anything else to look at. So dark, you can't even make out where you got to go. Someone's crutch. Obviously he got taken up. Oh. Got to find my way out now. Is there an actual bloody cockamamie mission to do on this or not? Oh, blimey. Oh, I'm on autopilot now. So I might need to go and have a kip.
If you could just have a word with them, perhaps. They listen to you.
Well, I really don't see what it has to do with me at all.
The village looks up to you. I just think with what's been happening with Mr. Coles and Mrs. Boughton and the others, that people need somewhere to talk, to feel safe.
Perhaps they don't think that your church is somewhere they feel particularly safe.
I don't need your forgiveness, Wendy. Or theirs. Whosoever thou art that judgest, for wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself. Romans chapter 2, verse 1.
Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. Matthew chapter 6, verse 1. It's not my judgment you should be worried about, Father. But fine. I'll talk to Barbara. Ask her to put a note up in the surgery about an extra service. Will that do?
Bishop wasn't trusted. I think he helped an old lady to die as an act of euthanasia. Nothing to do with the bloody aliens. I think there was a suggestion of an affair with somebody at some point. Oh, blimey. Oh, I left the shoe behind.
wasn't just some distortion of physics. I may not understand it yet, but it wasn't an accident. All of the clocks, what happened at Tower 6, it's just not random. There's an effort. An attempt to communicate.
Yeah, I think I'm forgetting to press X on some of these radios. I thought it was just going to give me random numbers for the thing, but maybe I need to listen to the messages. I mean, I've got to do that. I don't understand it. Am I supposed to be moving it or not moving it?
I saw you from the main road. Not many people are moving around now.
I was looking for Dr. Wade.
Listen, Frank. I don't know what's happened, but your Stephen seems to think he's responsible.
I reckon he is.
He said, Kate's still up at the observatory, but the gates are locked. Frank, there's going to be a rescue soon, I'm sure of it. They'll send planes or something.
Well, they'll send planes, all right. This pattern of his, we're in the center of it. Which means if they intend to stop it, we're right in the firing line.
This is going to end with me being bombed. The damn game needs a pit boy. Can't see shit. Someone had a nosebleed. Is that a doctor's surgery again, Danny? I can't. Not too sure. Yeah, it's a doctor's surgery, isn't it? I think this is the exit from town. Oh, I think it's come across a barricade. Oh, there's a Wendy. Okay, different story then. So it was Jeremy I followed before, and now I've got Wendy.
Oh, just for a few days, yeah. First thing in the morning. I don't want the kids to catch this flu if it's going round.
It's probably that Father Jeremy, spreading it around while he tries to bully everyone into donations for the summer fete.
It seems very quiet in the village, actually, Wendy. Not much bullying to be done.
Oh, Father, I didn't know you were here.
Clearly. Listen, I came up here to tell Amanda that we've had some vandalism in the village. Must be a teenage thing. Tagging, I think they call it. Someone's painting all over doors and things.
Little vandals. Well, I'll tell Neil to make sure we're properly locked up when we go.
A good man like my Eddie gone. And these thugs and yobs running around defacing property. He gave everything to his country, and look what he got in return. Nothing but an early death.
He had a good life, Wendy.
He had a short life. I look to my birds, Father. Lives lived unencumbered, free and simple. That's as God meant things to be.
Right. This house is blocked off. You can't get in this house. Oh, is there? I can get into the treehouse.
Every computer in the observatory has set itself to 6:07 a.m. June 6th, 1984. I don't understand what that means. Every computer in the observatory has set itself to 6:07 a.m. June 6th, 1984. I don't understand what that means.
That's not the numbers that's being spoken on the radio transmissions, though, is it?
As far as the Haverton substation before we cut the lines. The interchange there just started dialing numbers at random.
And the symptoms you're seeing match those we've been tracking here?
Sickness, headaches, nosebleeds, eventual hemorrhage, then just light, whatever the hell that means.
Then we've got to stop it before it finds another way out of the valley. Clive, you've got to order a strike.
What?
An airstrike. We have to kill it.
No. I don't agree. We've quarantined the valley, we've cut the lines, it's contained.
What if you're wrong? Are you happy to have that on your conscience?
Stephen, I said it's contained. a lost cowboy. This is Traveling Sherlock. You copy, over.
You daft bugger, Charlie. You don't do it when you're using the phone.
You'd say this too seriously, Appleton, I'm telling you.
It is serious. It's not larking about.
You be listening to your number stations again, Frankie.
It's not funny. It's serious stuff, and you should mind it. Now then, I'm assuming this is about a pint.
I am going to the Whistler. My round, I think.
I'll not argue with that.
Frank, have you seen the sky? It's amazing. Don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
I didn't realize we were off to a poetry recital as well, Charlie.
Has the alien got out via the CB radio? What's with all the untidy workwear around here as well? Bricks and poles all over the shop.
Terry called this morning. Said there was a problem with Harvey. Said he couldn't get through to the vet, so I said I'd come round and take a look.
There's a lot of dead birds today. More here, too, poor little things. I've been trying to get hold of Steve, and he always knows what to do.
Got round here and no sign of either of them.
With any luck, the stupid creature will have run under a car. It's probably rabies.
Oh, this little village is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Surely I must be leaving it now. Oh yeah, dead birds. Dead birds.
Harvey! Harvey, come on, boy.
Come on, Harvey.
Come on, Harvey. Come on, boy.
Harvey.
Harvey!
Just push it. Push the bloody thing.
You push it. I told you it would get stuck.
Should have just taken the car. This was a stupid idea.
Moving here was a stupid idea. And I told you, Barbara said they've blocked the roads. You go and look then.
Wait, is that Harvey? Harvey? Harvey!
Harvey! Here, boy! Come here, boy!
Playground. You've lost the linear element. I'm not sure I'm supposed to be going now. It's the natural place to go after this. Oh, down here maybe.
Wendy, you'll catch your death.
They're all dead, Father. All of my birds.
Here. Take my jacket.
I tried to be a good woman. A Christian woman. But I've been proud.
Just as the Lord forgave you, so also should you. What matters is we try our best. God sees that. Come back to the village with me.
I'm not so far from Stevens now. I need to find my son. It's what Eddie would have done.
Yes. I suppose it is. I'll say a prayer for you.
Thank you, Father. She loved you, you know, Mary. You helped her. I'm sorry if I judged you harshly.
It doesn't matter now. It's late. You should find a place to sleep. I'm sure when the sun comes up, everything will seem better.
Can investigate the train station. So they're about to cordon it off, or it crashed. It derailed. Taking it's blocked off on this end. Yeah, no go further up this end. West Rail. Actually get on the train, or is it just no? It's just there for. Got that blood. Bloody tissues from both Which way do I go? Just how big is the map I wonder on this place? Dead bird on the ground.
I lost my shoes. I lost my shoes, sir. There's arches on the green. They've taken my shoes, sir.
Howard? Howard Latham! You open the door this instant, young man.
I lost my shoes.
Now get up. Get up.
I lost my shoes.
What on earth are you doing here, Howard?
Stephen. He told me to stay in case Lizzie phoned.
Stephen, where is he?
What are you doing with those birds?
Concentrate, Howard. Where's Stephen?
He said he couldn't help them. He took my shoes so I'd stay.
Listen to me, Howard Latham. You find your shoes and you get to the village. Find Father Jeremy. He'll give you some soup or something. Be off with you.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna find my son. Then I'm gonna ask him what on earth he thinks he's doing.
It's blocked off again. Yeah, I suspect it is. Yeah, blocked. Can I get there on the other side? I suspect not. Yeah, it's blocked. There's a pathway somewhere there. Oh, I'm so tired now. The linear track, yeah. Kind of lost where I was meant to go next.